No one is allowed in the infield. So your guys pushing you or whatever, tell them to head back. They got grandstands there that you can sit and watch coming off of 2 if you haven't been here before. No work area tonight. Obviously our pits are in the north 40. So what happens, we'll revert back to our old rule. If you have to go to the pits for any reason, you'll be scored at that point, okay? No work area. Transponders, left rear between the bumper studs. Make sure they're in that location.
Chief starter gives him the 1 to go. You see the caution light go out. We're going to go 8 laps. Your heat winner tonight is going to go directly to our shake-up dash a little later on. We'll also take the 3 highest in points who did not win their heats. That'll give us 6 cars in our dash. TJ Smith and McCain Richards ready to get us started here in heat race number 1. Good start for Cody Wehrle on the high side. He'll go from row 2 to the lead on the backstretch. Cody Wehrle in car 40. TJ Smith holding on to that second spot, but here comes Ryan Button on the low side. Side by side, your battle for second now is Ryan Button working on TJ Smith for that second spot. Ryan started back in the 5th position. He's up to 2nd. Riley Goodnow now looking for a way by Smith on the inside. He'll take over 3rd, and Cam Martin explodes from 5th to 3rd in car number 4. Cam Martin, what a move in car number 4. Cody Wehrle, your leader. Ryan Button is 2nd, Cam Martin 3rd, then Riley Goodnow, TJ Smith, McCain Richards, and his brother Chase rounds out your field. Ryan Button trying to reel in your leader. 2 laps to go by the flag stand, and Ryan Button, your battle for the lead. Ryan Button on the low side at turn 3. Ryan Button, your new leader. As it's 2 to go this time. 6 down, 2 to go. Ryan Button, your leader, ahead of Cody Wehrle, Cam Martin, and Riley Goodnow. Ryan Button through turns 3 and 4, and Ryan Button, your winner in heat race number 1.
Keep an eye out for those 50-50 sellers. The pot's already at $400 and rising, so you want to get your 50-50 ticket here tonight. Could be a big pot, already over $400. Rodney Bleaser has the green flag in hand. 8 laps the distance. Joshua Denning and Associates. Heat race number 2 set to go green. Wheel to wheel they go. Tanner Gebhardt off the top of turn 2. He'll bring the car back up on the backstretch. as Scott Magooski worked to the inside of Ryan Jamison. And Magooski about takes a nose off of Jamison there as he takes the lead on the front stretch. Scott closed the door coming up to take away Ray Jamison's line into turn 1 as the Aussie will lead lap 2. Now Brett Tricklet on the move in the 99 car as he moves the inside looking for that second spot. Triplett gets the job done. Now Higday next to challenge the 51J of Jamison. Colton Fisher once again kind of mired where he started. He has not been able to run well in the heat races, but has raced hard in the future. As we mentioned, came up 12 spots last Friday night at Davenport to finish third. Where he's running right now, he's going to be starting deep in the back once again tonight. Good three-car battle back there for third. Higday tries to go to the cushion. He bounces off the top of the racetrack, and that will bring out the caution. Gebhardt trying to take a look at the inside of Fisher, but Colton was setting up a high-to-low runoff turns 1 and 2 to pass Ryan Jamison for that third spot. So that caution for Higday definitely going to be a big boost for Fisher's passing points here in this heat race as Higday's trying to recover some positions right now in that 1E car. Josh to the inside of Jamison, he'll get back to fourth. Scott Magooski continues to lead this one. Brett Triplett chasing him as he'll take the white flag. 1 to go. Fisher is going to be too far back to make a run, and Triplett is picking up the win. Will be the 84 car of Scott Magooski. Second goes to the 99 of Brett Triplett. Colton Fisher runs third, followed by Josh Higday, Ryan Jamison, Tanner Gebhardt, and Cole Garner.
So the caution lights out. We'll go green next time by. Again, row 1, Devin Wignall and Dustin Clark. Row 2, Luke Verardi and Paul Nienheiser. Row 3, Braden Grubel and Tyler Lee. Your final starter, Chris Martin. Keep an eye on that 44. I'm guessing he may not finish 7th here, although he's starting there. Here we go, green. Devin Wignall, your early leader. Dustin Clark in that second spot. Here comes Paul Nienheiser on the low side in car number 50. He'll battle for that third spot. Verardi is 4th, and Chris Martin working to battle up into that 5th spot. Devin Wignall off the track in turn 2. So your leader gets off the high side of turn 2, and he loses 6 spots. Dustin Clark, your new leader. Paul Nienheiser is 2nd. Luke Verardi in that 3rd spot. Chris Martin is 4th. And Tyler Lee, Devin Wignall, and Braden Grubel. Slide job for Chris Martin. He'll take over that 3rd spot. Chris Martin in car 44 on the move from the tail. He's up to 3rd. Got a couple of fast ones in front of him, however, as Dustin Clark, your leader here. Paul Nienheiser in that 2nd spot. Nienheiser in car 50, slowly reeling in your leader, Dustin Clark. Going to turns 1 and 2. Nienheiser finding the grip in that Scott Ponar number 50. White flag out, 1 lap to go. Dustin Clark trying to hang on. Dustin Clark on the high side is your winner in heat race number 3.
Ryan Button will be able to pick up some points in the point chase here tonight in this 6R by running this dash. And he'll set the pace here as we work through turns 3 and 4. Shake-up dash set to come your way right here at the Benton County Bull Ring. 6 cars, 6 laps. Let's turn them loose. Magooski slams the door on Button going into turn 1. That'll allow the 99 of Brett Triplett to move into that second spot. 3-car battle for third. They'll go 3 wide off turn 4, and Chris Martin picking up the position as Button slides through the field as 6R. He'll go from first to worst in just a little over a lap and a half as Cody Wehrle zips by him into fifth. Trubisky your leader. Triplett will get a run off the bottom. He'll take the lead off the backstretch as Baguski about slipped off the top of turn 2. You've got a new leader, the 99 car of Brett Triplett. Baguski trying to come back at him down that 84. As Martin and Clark go third and fourth, and it's Wehrle and a Bunton. Good battle, a couple black cars as Baguski gets a run off the bottom of 4. He'll regain the lead. Triplett will see what he can do to try to get back to the front as Chris Martin will try to make it a 3-car battle for the lead. Martin cruising the cushion right now in that 44 car and making up gravel. He's running out of time as the white flag flies. Just 1 lap to go for your leader. Working through 3 and 4. He won the dash last Friday. He'll win it here tonight at the Benton County Speedway. It'll be Scott Baguski in the 84. Second to Brett Triplett. Chris Martin goes third. Cody Wehrle fourth, followed by Ryan Bunton and Dustin Clark.
I'd like you to rise and make some noise. These are your Sprint Invaders. Row 1, the 99 of Brett Triplett, the 44 of Chris Martin. Row 2, the 40 of Cody Wehrle, the 6R Ryan Bunton. Row 3, the 16 Dustin Clark, the 84 of Scott Baguski. Row 4, the 50 of Paul Nienheiser, the 4 of Cam Martin. Row 5, the 11 Colton Fisher, the 1E of Josh Higday. Row 6, the 22 of Riley Goodnow, the 28 of Luke Verardi. Caution lights are out. Talking's done. 25 laps for $2,000, and here we go on the bull ring. Everybody getting through turns 1 and 2. Your early leader is Brett Triplett. It's Triplett, Chris Martin, and Cody Wehrle on lap 1. Riley Goodnow making some moves in that 22 car. He gets a double over in turns 1 and 2 and moves up from 7th to 5th. Now Cody Wehrle on the low side to take over that second spot from Chris Martin. It's Brett Triplett, Cody Wehrle, and Chris Martin. Dustin Clark in that 4th spot. Scott Baguski is 5th. Then Riley Goodnow, Paul Nienheiser, Ryan Bunton, Luke Verardi, and Cam Martin rounding out your top 10. Well, that's last year's winner, the 28 of Luke Verardi, spun over in turn 3 and 4. Brett Triplett going to lead us back to green. Paul Nienheiser threading the needle between the 16 of Dustin Clark and Riley Goodnow. Paul Nienheiser making a move in the 50. And that will negate a tremendous move by the 50 of Paul Nienheiser as the 21 of Devin Wicknall and the 51 J. Ryan Jamison over in turn 1. Green to checker here on the bull ring as Brett Triplett going to lead us back to green. Four wide over in turn 2. Paul Nienheiser back up into that 5th spot as he hits the cushion in turn 4. Great battles back through the pack, but your leader right now, Brett Triplett. Now Cody Wehrle to make a move. Cody Wehrle on the low side, he can't quite make it stick. Cody Wehrle making a bid. Chris Martin is 3rd. Baguski's nose wing is off kilter now. He must have got it into the back of another car. But he's making a move on Chris Martin on the low side. Scott Boguski trying to take over that third spot. They battle back and forth. Red triplet about a straightaway behind the lap traffic. Towards the high side of 3 and 4. Now Boguski has a severe push with that nose wing out of shape. And now Brett Triplett will start to deal with lap traffic. Triplett looking for his second career win. Dustin Clark coming to a stop on the backstretch. Car 16. And the red flag is thrown as there was some fire back there. We have not mentioned it tonight, but the Sprint Invaders, for the first year ever, carry their own safety crew this year, and they have been trained. We're green at the cone. Cody Wehrle with a slide job over in turn 4. He'll take the lead. Cody Wehrle, your new leader. Brett Triplett is second. Chris Martin third. Then Scott Boguski. And Riley Goodnow. Cody Wehrle, your leader. Brett Triplett is second. Chris Martin third. Scott Boguski fourth. And Riley Goodnow rounds out your top 5. It's Colton Fisher, Paul Nienizer, Tanner Gebhardt, Tyler Lee, and Josh Igdad. Boguski to the top of turn 2. Looks for a way around the 44 Chris Martin. Now Martin with a move on the low side. Can't quite make it stick. Battle up front, Cody Wehrle trying to hold off Chris Martin and Scott Boguski. Now Boguski with a clear move in turn 4, and he'll take over that second spot. Scott Boguski now second and trying to track down Cody Wehrle. Cody Wehrle, Scott Boguski, Chris Martin, Riley Goodnow, and Paul Nienizer your top 5. Now Cam Martin making a move. Cam Martin trying to vie for that 6th spot as he battles with Colton Fisher. Boguski slowly reeling in your leader here. Down this time by Scott Boguski. trying to track down Cody Wehrle in lap traffic. Wehrle tries to get around Braden Rubel, and he's able to do it in turn 2. Leguski was right there ready to pounce, but Wehrle was able to get around the lap car. 2 laps to go for Cody Wehrle. Stand by, Cody Wehrle will take the white flag. 1 lap to go. Cody Wehrle, your winner tonight at Vinton County. Cody Wehrle, your winner tonight. In car number 40, your 2-time and defending track champion. Cody's been on a roll this year in the 305 class at the 34 Raceway. Well, it's a half donut.
I think he's pretty happy, Bill.
I would guess so, Jeff. That was kind of a marathon of a race there for us.
Captain Carp with New Frontier Ag, Midland Performance, Club 41. He's going up top, race fans. How about a big round of applause for Opie, Cody Wehrle. Cody, let's bring you around this side of the car here so we make sure the microphone reaches real quick. Then we'll get some pictures over there. So last year you picked up your 2nd Sprint Invaders championship, but it came without the victory. It was a consistent season, but no wins. How good does it feel to be in victory lane again?
Unbelievable. My guys, everybody involved with this Andy Houston car just works their tails off. So champions are great, but wins validate everything that you do. So this is great.
So you had it rolling on the inside tonight before anybody else seemed to, and then, of course, as the race wore down, you got by Brett, and then lap traffic kind of gave you fits there in the final laps.
That makes it fun. Makes it fun for the fans, and man, I don't know. I'm kind of speechless. I'm glad everybody showed up and to support this group, and have a great, safe 4th of July, and thanks everybody involved with this.
Tell us who is involved with this 40 car.
Andy Houston has been with me since the very beginning. He's the reason that I had a start and a seat in the car. So he is the biggest part of this whole deal. My dad, Alex Rockhold, Alex Jones. There's a list of unbelievable people that make this happen. I know I'm going to forget most of them, but they know who they are. So thank you all.
Always great to see you in victory lane, my friend.
It's good to be here. Hopefully we can notch up a few more sometime.
Sounds good. Cody Wehrle, tonight's victorious winner of the Invaders.
Thanks, Jeff, and Cody's 2nd career win with the Sprint Invaders. Finishing 2nd with that nose wing askew. Was the 84 of Scott Boguski. Unofficially 3rd, the 44 of Chris Martin. 4th, the 22 of Riley Goodnow. 5th was the 50 of Paul Nienheiser. 6th, the 11 of Colton Fisher. 7th, the 4 of Cam Martin. 8th was the 6R of Ryan Bunton. 9th, the 7 of Tyler Lee. And unofficially rounding out your top 10, the 81 of Tanner Gebhardt. Again, we want to thank everyone for being here. Please come down and visit us in the pit area. Check out these sprint cars up close. Many of the drivers having shirts to sell, and that's what gets them up and down the road. So go on down there and We'll see you on Wednesday, July the 26th in Dubuque.
Thank you, Bill. Thank you, Jeff. Thank you for the Invaders for being here tonight. Thank you, folks, for spending part of your Independence Day holiday with us here at the Bull Ring. We'll be right back here next Sunday night in action for Christmas in July, I believe. Check out the latest details at bcsbullring.com and BCS Bullring on Facebook. Until then, have a safe and enjoyable holiday, folks, and we'll see you next Sunday at the Bull Ring.